quarterbacks. When the new playbook was installed a couple of years ago, that was the big concern, was quarterbacks and receivers weren't seeing the same thing in their pre-snap reads. Take us through your pre-snap.
Well, I guess the first thing we look at, we want to see what kind of coverage they're in. They could be cover 1, cover 2, 3, 6, 4. I mean, any sort of combination. And a lot of pre-snap reads. We'll look at the safety, see what they're doing, and if one's flying down, maybe we can find a way to take advantage of that. If they're sitting back, then we'll try to take advantage of whatever we see. We want to make sure that we're on the same page. And being an entire year now with Jake Rudock and CJ Beathard, those guys, now we're starting to see the same things.
Do you see a lot of 3 wide this year? Do you think you guys will run a lot of 3 wide?
It's hard to say during camp. We got so many guys that can play. We got four or five running backs that can play, so we want to make sure we get them the ball. Tight ends, we got 4. George, Jake, Ray, and Hank that can play. So who knows?
How much did you learn about blocking in the last year?
Quite a bit. I'm not necessarily the biggest guy, so I got to be able to, know exactly how I need to put my body. Technique is going to have to help me because I'm not entirely there strength-wise yet.
What was that conversation like last year when, you were a late guy. You were a gray shirt, right? And then you step in, and then all of a sudden, hey, we want to pull the red shirt off you and have you play right away.
It was a little bit nerve-wracking right at first, but if they feel comfortable enough to put me on the field, then I should feel confident enough to go out there and play.
Now, you played quarterback in high school, is that right?
No, I played wide receiver.
Oh, you played wide receiver the whole time, okay. What's been the transition like coming to Iowa and learning all the different routes and option routes and what have you?
Playbook is definitely a lot more complex than high school. That's definitely the biggest thing. People say speed of the game, and which it is. You expect there to be a hole there, and it's just gone in an instant. So you always have to be ready for the ball whenever the hole is supposed to be there. But definitely complexity and reads like he was talking about and things like that was definitely the hardest transition.
Part of that too is not every guy's going to be hot. Kind of like setting a screen in basketball, that's your job. Not everybody is designed to be the hot guy. Sometimes you're supposed to take defenders out of a play. What type of adjustment is that?
It's as long as you understand your role. Like, as far as I'm concerned, if coach has a certain job for me, then I got to go out there and execute that job. Whether it is to catch the ball, whether it's to take a guy out on a block, or just run deep to take care of 2 guys. Whatever my job is, that's pretty much what I need to do.
And with so many good wide receivers, and you guys have different skill sets, what do you see as your biggest asset and what helps you get on the field?
Well, I think my knowledge of the offense. Like I said, it was very complex coming in, but the older guys have helped push me along, and I feel like I understand what we're trying to do on the field, and I think that gives me a big edge.
And where do you see you're fitting in? Which XYZ, whatever is primary?
I might be in the slot, I might be outside. I'm pretty sure, Coach Davis and Coach Kennedy have both said that they like that I'm versatile. They can put me wherever they need me, and I feel very confident about that.
And you're one of the few that I know of, especially at your age, that's able to kind of move around and be not just locked into one spot. It's usually juniors, seniors that tend to do that.
Right, and like I said, older guys help me out, and I'll have conversations with BK or Coach Kennedy, asking him, it's like, okay, what am I looking for on this play? What am I supposed to do on this play? And he takes it slow with me, but I'm able to pick it up quickly. So we go over into meetings, go out, do it on the field, and I haven't messed up. So.
Thanks.